Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm still sick, but the show must go on, so we're gonna ignore that I'm still sick. In today's video, we're making 2 Mother's Day cards. And fun fact, I bought, if you saw my little mini Temu haul, I bought, where is it? It's right here because I haven't put it away yet. This Happy Mother's Day die, and I'm not even gonna use it. Isn't that funny? So first things first, I need to stamp on the inside of both of these cards, Happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to start with the first one. It goes like this. It's this way. And here's the stamps that I'm going to use. So I just have the word Happy and Mother's Day. Like so. Okay. Stamping first, just in case I mess up, which is the smart thing to do, everybody. You should stamp first in case you screw up your stamping. Why is that? It's inked. It does not want to stamp right there. Oh well, we're not messing around with it any longer. And then this one, what do you think? Can I still put it in the same spot? No, of course not. That was just wishful thinking. Okay, so everybody in my house is sick. Everybody in my house is sick. My kid is now missed his second day of work because he is that sick. And he had the entire weekend to recover. You should have heard him this morning. I think he might have bronchitis. So I'm going to see if he'll be willing to go to the doctor. He has to anyway for a doctor's note for work. Alright, there we go. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, what I'm going to do is just clean this off so I don't forget and put it aside and take care of it later. But I just don't want to forget to clean it off. Alright, now we're going to take this one here, and I'm using my Cricut for it because I don't have, peel that off camera, I don't have a sentiment that will work with the card, so I had to make my own, you guys. So my Cricut's sitting here, all ready to go. I just have to bring up my Cricut software. I already have it ready. Now hopefully it will connect. I said this in my one video, ever since I've gotten this new laptop, for some reason it just does not want to connect sometimes. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's put the thing back in so we don't lose it. I've been using my Cricut Joy so much, I actually have the pen just sitting here. Okay, so it says, "You're a doggone great mom." And then, what did I do with the... I swear, I would lose my head, you guys, if it was not attached. Some days it is worse than others. Alright, we have that. Let's put that off to the side. And, oh, here we are. I have these two little weens that I cut out. 1, 2, and then I think I'm going to cut out some hearts in different colors and put a few little hearts. But let's glue these wiener dogs on, huh? This one is for my mother-in-law. Who knows? Okay. Anyway, since I have to film early before everybody gets their cards, they all get to see their cards before they get them. Alright, so we're going to leave that for now because the die I want to use, I'm using on the next card for the hearts, so I might as well just wait. Also, here I use these two. This one came in a grab bag from Temu, and this one was another one, but I'm putting them back in the wiener dog bag. Alright, and I'm going to use this one for my mom. So we have this. I need to cut these apart. Or is it in here? No, it's not. Hold on, let me find. Okay. I need to... Oh, darn it. Hold on. Okay, I cleaned up the Happy Mother's Day stamp. Now I'm going to... I just had this piece of white cardstock. I do want to trim it. I don't need it this big. How big do I need it? We'll say like that. But I want to stamp this out. Okay, I want to stamp this down. Come on. Like so, and then we will stamp what else we need to stamp, and let's stamp this also because this will get cut out also. Let's pull this up, give it more room. So I said that I would, if people asked, awesome. I said if people asked that I would use all these dies, like cut them out and stamp the stamps. But I'm not going to do the ones that I'm using in videos. So this one's not going to get done. I'm telling you guys. Alright. I'm excited to use this one and see what it looks like when you stamp it. I think I'm going to re-ink the heart, but let's get this off. Okay. Get that off and re-ink the heart. Make it a little bit crisper. Okay. All right, there we go. So I'm going to cut them out, and then after I cut them out, I'm going to stamp. Or should I just do it out? Decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions. All right. All right. It's really hard to see these little tiny ones. Okay. And where'd the other one go? Here it is. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, I think, where's my thing? That, I squished it. I squished it down a little too much. Let's redo that. We don't want to smudge everything. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. All right. Let's put these away. I will take care of them later. Let me close this before I put my hand in it. And you know what? I'm going to cut them off camera. So when you cut, I'm just going to line these up. But I need to kind of be overhead. So I'm going to cut them off camera. Okay, that, where's the other piece? Here it is. Worked great, but lining the heart up was a pain in the butt. All right. Now I found this in my scraps, so I'm just going to trim this down to size and use it as the card mat. So 5. This has a little chunk taken off the edge. Let's trim that off. And so 5 1/4 by 4, right? There we go. 5 1/4 by 4. Put that back in my scraps. Let's cut this off so I can put it back in my scraps. You will be seeing eventually, I don't know when. I don't know when it'll go. All the organizing I did with my scraps. Okay. So here we go. This will go like this, and then this, and I'm gonna pop. There we go. I think that's adorable. Where's my glue? I knocked it over. So I don't know what kind of cold the boyfriend had. I'm gonna tell you, I have not been sick like this. I've not been sick like this since I had COVID in 2022. That was the only time I had it, and I haven't really been sick since. And this is not it. My boyfriend took 4 tests. I didn't bother taking any because he took 4, and they all came back negative. So why would I take one? And then he ended up with a sinus infection on top of having a cold. And I think my kid has bronchitis, but I'm over this cold. It's been days. Look how cute that is. That is such a cute little stamp and die set, and I think I need a little bit of bling. So what do I got in here? I got all kinds of things. Let's see. I don't want to do white because there's white. What about the pink? I think I'm going to do this like peachy pink instead of the pink pink. And then one up here. We'll see. We'll see how I end up liking it. We will see. Though I guess I could have used some of these hearts. Maybe I'll take these off and use some of the hearts. Hold on, let me take these off. Alright, how's that? Good? Good. Now, these were just the dies. I didn't stamp out that, I don't even know what I did with, oh, the stamp set's over there. That stamp set has like hearts to stamp out and then you can cut them out with your dies. But I just used the dies and cut out the hearts. That's all. Okay. And then these ones. Okay, sounds good to me. Sounds good. Jeez Louise, looks good to me. All right, there we go. I think these turned out super cute. What do you guys think? Super cute. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit this like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.